Hello.
Hello, Emma.
Hello. So I think the best thing to do is actually just start with introducing yourself and telling me about your business.
Yeah, so I'm Carrie Fogarty. My business is Carry On Solutions, and I've been in business for 6.5 years now.
Wow.
So I help kind of two different types of people. So I have my IT side. So that is, I help small business owners who are feeling overwhelmed by their systems. I help with CRM, really into AI and how it can be used as a tool to help small businesses, how it can automate and stuff like that. It's been my background for 20 years, IT. I've done it straight out of uni.
Came out the womb.
Yep, done it forever. Thank you. So yeah, and I'm all about just helping people save time and make work easier.
Yeah.
The other business that I do is utility warehouse. So on that side, I'm just looking to help people earn an extra income stream.
Yeah.
And some people want extra money, some people just want extra time to work around their family and other commitments that they have. Both are very similar in that the basis of it all is just me wanting to help people.
Yeah.
Really, at the end of the day, is the kind of basis of them.
How have you found your 6 years? Because that's impressive, because it is tough.
It's been so it's been a roller coaster, I'm not going to lie. There's been a lot been in and out of there. So when I first started this, I had just been made redundant and I knew it was coming, so I had started to kind of think about business. So it was in there, but I was just kind of playing at it as you do. Like it wasn't, I still had a job, blah, blah, blah. And then get made redundant. And I was like, right, okay, I'm going to start like really looking at it now. And COVID hit. So it was like, right, okay, where do I go for there? Because I was a single parent, had to do the homeschooling, build my business, all that sort of thing. It was just like...
I mean, that's incredible in itself. You've had a pandemic, single parent, and you started a business.
Yeah.
And you didn't just start a business, it's doing well. You know, the fact that you're 6 years in.
Yeah, still going.
Is incredible.
And my journey's changed. So like what I was offering when I started and what I offer now, I've pivoted that many times. And I think that's the thing with businesses is you have to pivot.
Yeah.
What's going on.
Because especially when you mention AI, that has become a lot more prevalent now than ever before. So how are you finding, because I like that you are, I like that you're in AI. I think it's, you know, you get a lot of negative side from it for people. Yep. Are you getting that barrier with your clients then?
Yeah. So 3 years ago, I went, because I absolutely love, I'm dyslexic, so I've always had to use tools in life, like that's always been there, like Grammarly, things that people don't even think are actually AI, that have always been around.
I think that's a really good point. The amount of people that use Grammarly and they don't make it as...
No, they don't think it's AI.
Yeah.
But it is.
Yeah.
There's lots of things that are AI, that are in the background are AI that have been around for many, many years that people just don't realise that's what it is. It's just, but AI as a concept now is just blown. But 3 years ago, I decided, because obviously I love it, I genuinely do love it so much, and I think it's amazing what it can do. It doesn't take away from the personal touch. I think we still need humans. And people were very like, oh, we'll lose jobs, blah, blah, blah. Technology has moved so far.
Yeah.
When I left school, it was typewriters. We didn't have computers, but it was typewriters when I was at school.
Right, no, you're lying. You're just...
So like that's moved.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just another thing, and like we now use Word instead of typewriters with Tipex and blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? It's just every time. Like you used to have typing pools. Yes, that typing pool job is no longer there, but the job's changed and modified, and that's all that's going to happen now. So yes, jobs will disappear. There will be certain ones, but at the end of the day, new ones will be created.
That's it. That's it, exactly. And that's what when you mentioned, your own business has had to pivot. And I don't know a single business that hasn't had to adapt, and they pivot because of change. It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I think the objections I've had are people saying that they think, oh well, if you're using AI, then I can use that. So why would I put in? But it's about using it the right way.
Yes.
And it's trying to explain that to people for a content side from marketing. When I first started the business, I had a client that was a tree surgeon, and they gave me nothing, and I had them for 2 years, so I had no content at all. So I would have loved it to have been more, and because I was having to come up with tree facts, and I'm like, oh. Whereas now it's a matter of being able to say, right, let's give me some ideas, and I'm still writing the content.
You still need to, because you still need
that. Yeah.
You still need to use your brain to put it in. You can't just, it's like any other system, especially coming from IT. If you put crap in, you're going to get crap out.
Exactly.
And so you have to put the thought into it and ask the correct questions and know what you're actually, what do you want out of it? Yeah. What's your end game? What are you needing? Not just expect it to do your job. Like it's knowing it and training it. And that's the point that people don't get. They think they can just go on. I had a midwife who said to me, oh, AI's trying to do my job. And I'm like, AI's never going to be able to do a midwife's job. Never. Like, come on.
That's mad.
I was like, well, in what way do you think AI's doing your job? And she was like, oh, people put in, I've got this blood pressure, and AI tells them it's fine. And I'm like, well, that's just being silly. It's like the same as you've always heard the comments of, don't Google your symptoms because it'll tell you you're dying.
You're dying.
It's the exact same thing. Like, you have to tell it. They've probably not told them, I'm pregnant, I'm this, I'm what age they are. They've just put in a blanket, and it's just gave them a blanket stereotypical answer. I'm like, I was like, that just blows my mind.
I don't even think of things like blood pressure. In my head, I'm expecting some robot like delivering a baby.
Yeah. I know, that's what I thought at first, and I was like, we might get there many, many years to come.
Maybe.
But maybe not in our lifetime.
What from the 6 years of you doing it, what do you think's been the biggest either misconception or myth that you were told about starting a business, or that you thought when starting a business?
I don't know. I kind of just jumped in with 2 feet, to be honest. And I never really thought about it. I never really. I was totally overwhelmed when I started. I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was just floundering. And you do have so many different hats on, and you try to be the best at everything, but you've got your skill set. And the biggest lesson I probably learned was using other people, like the networking. Networking and personal development for me were 2 of my biggest takeaways, and still are.
Yeah.
Using who that's their business, that is their skill, instead of you trying to do it because you just waste hours.
Yeah. No, that's it. And then it's about that collaboration with people and just pulling in together to help you, because I completely agree. I think you try to do everything at once. You try to be the best at it, and then you end up completely burnt out with it.
Yeah. Because you start doing things that you never, because you have to be an accountant. At the start, you think you're an accountant, you're the social media, you're like marketing, you're doing all these different things that you've never had to do before.
That's it. Yeah. I think the first 2 years I felt like I'm just playing it a business. I felt like a 4-year-old again. Like, I'm going to do my job. And it's no. What
it's crazy.
What is in your pipeline? What is your goal?
So my ultimate goal is to grow my utility warehouse business, so that, because that obviously gives me a residual income every single month. And what it'll do is I hope that it will get me to a stage that I can then, because IT will never not be my horizon. I'll always do IT. It's just in my blood. I'm just a geek. I love it. But it means that I can then take on the jobs of helping the businesses who are just starting, who can't actually afford me. If you know what I mean, because when you know yourself, when you start off a business, every penny's a prisoner. But they're the ones that genuinely need the help to scale up.
Yeah.
So it means that if I can build my utility warehouse and have that consistency of income from there, I can then take the jobs on that's genuinely helping the smaller ones to keep going. The ones that I love helping because you see so much difference in them. Instead of helping, like I've helped corporates and you're just another number, a cog, whereas helping the smaller ones.
Yeah, like, you get to see the impact that you're doing.
Yeah, and they just expand.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I love, and that kind of, actually, I'm jumping ahead with it, but one of my questions that I have got for people is if they won the Euro Millions jackpot, like mega money, would you still work and do what you do? And you've kind of answered that you would, you know, if you didn't have to think about it, then you absolutely would. But would it be the same? Would it still be the IT side of things then that you would do?
Yes, I would still do the IT stuff. Yeah, the IT, the AI, that side of things. Yeah.
You'd just be doing it from a yacht.
Yes, doing it for Spain on the beach.
But I'll sort your systems. It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, I just can't imagine. One, I can't actually imagine not working, and two, I can't imagine not being in it, doing IT.
What would you go back and tell yourself, your kind of younger self about now? Like, is there any kind of advice you would give?
Probably like obviously going through, like I hated primary, secondary. That was awful because computers weren't a thing. Like there was computers, but it was in the computing department, and it was
BBC with a little
Do you know what I mean? It was like, and you had to be like a total utter like fixed computers geek style to be in those classes, which is not what I do. So basically, to tell myself there is going to be something for you, because at that age I didn't know what I was going to do, because being dyslexic in that, it was like you were told constantly, you're not going to do anything, you're not going to amount, you're not going to do. So yeah.
I know, and I honestly think it's amazing. I think I'm only 4 years in with the business, and I love when someone says that, you know, how long they've been doing it. I get so excited for it. It gives me, because it's hard. There's times that you go, and it can be isolating, you know, and there's times you just go, why am I doing this? What's on Indeed? But but it's just, I think you should be really, really proud of the fact that not only have you built a career, you've built it your way. You know, I think that's amazing. So yeah, I like that. I like the idea of you going back to yourself at school and going, mate, we've got this. It's totally fine.
Technology's coming. We will be there.
It'll catch up with us. It's just God, actually thinking back at school, it was those BBC computers, and it was like the wee green teletext line, but pretty much you did do. I remember everyone was buzzing when I was leaving. They were getting those Apple Mac ones with the colour at the back.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, well, that would come now that I'm leaving. No, so what if, thinking about when you were younger, and like everybody always wants to be something, what was your kind of dream job? It can be as ridiculous as mine. Mine was to be the Grand High Witch. That's all I wanted. That was my dream. And I'm not giving up, damn it.
I did, when I was younger, want to be a teacher. But and then I don't know. I've always loved notebooks and things. So I always organized, like my drawers and even my house, like my were always organized. That's my house, isn't it? But drawers and all that, like when I was younger, I always loved notepads and diaries and writing things. And
I was the exact same. And I was actually talking about, can you remember like when it was parents' nights, you would have like the book day thing, and you would get and I can remember being so excited to get a Filofax.
Filofax, exactly.
What a loser I am. I loved a Filofax.
Loved it. No, yep, that's me. Yep.
But then it just shows you that way of working is then what's created from now. 'Cause now you're just taking that organisation and doing it for other people. I love that so much.
Yeah.
I would like to know, this is the question that kind of stumps people, so I'll give you some time.
Okay.
Can you give me 2 truths and a lie? I want people to try and guess what one your lie is.
Oh, okay. And what is in a work context or just personal or
whatever one you want? Whatever one you want.
Oh,
I know, and I don't even give people a hint of it.
2 truths and a lie. You think people would think that's easy, but that's actually quite hard.
You can tell the automatic liars. I was like, yep, yeah. Tell you.
I drive a Range Rover.
Okay.
I have twin girls, and I'm going to Australia in October.
Do you know, I actually don't know what one it will be. That is good. I like when I can use
that was actually quite hard.
It'll be interesting to see if anyone can guess, right? Obviously, there will be people that know you very well that might be able to guess, but we'll see. We'll see. So, so UW is going to be your kind of thing that you're going to push then to give you the freedom to continue with what you're doing, but then be able to support people more. Is there anything from this kind of interview going out, is there anything that I can pass on to anyone, like any important links or to speak to you? That do you want to give me both like sides of it for your business and for the UW side of it for people?
I can give you the links to anybody that's wanting to earn an extra income stream, or even they can contact me if they want to just discuss it, like what it is.
How long have you been doing the UW stuff for?
So I've been doing that for a year and a half, 2 years. Year and a half, 2 years. I can't remember the exact date. So yeah, at first I didn't really look at it on as really as a business. I was just happy collecting the customers and getting the upfront. And then I went to Bulgaria with UW, and the people on the stage there were just mind-blowing, all these people in all different types of network marketing. And that's when I seen the true potential of it as of a business and what it could actually do. So when I came back from there, I changed my mindset again, and then I thought, right, okay, that's where I can move down that line.
I think that is such a good thing to kind of bring up, is like sometimes, because if you are sitting working yourself and you're in your bubble, you're stuck in your own mindset, and even if you're a positive person, sometimes you just need a kick up the arse with different things. So going and listening to people and being inspired then helps you go, actually, I can do this. What do you do to motivate yourself for your business? How do you stay motivated?
Oh, some days that's hard, I'm not going to lie. It is hard. Like, and even just juggling the whole getting doing the work that pays you, like all my IT stuff, and then doing the networking and doing even this. It's like juggling. Have I done too much stuff that's networking and building, than doing the money that's going to pay my bills? So
it's that juggling act is so hard.
And then obviously being a single parent is then like doing the housework, stopping for the dinners, like walking the dog.
What kind of dog you got?
A wee cockapoo.
Oh, nice.
Lying sleeping over there.
Very nice.
So it's juggling all that. So like sometimes the motivation, I find it very easy to do all the I love going out and networking, because as you say, when you sit in, because I just sit in the house, it becomes very isolating. So like going out and meeting people, I'm like, yeah, let's do that. But I've had to rein myself back in to like, only do networking, so like maybe once a week, that sort of thing, to like make sure I've still got the money coming in.
Yeah.
And to motivate myself, because like some of my projects, like I'm working on one project I've been working on since last July. So it's been a year. So some days you're like, oh, I really don't want to look at this. But yeah, I just listen to a podcast or something like that when I'm out with the walk, early morning walk with the dog. And I'm like, right, go, that's it. And make a cup of tea, sit down at my desk.
Well, this is so you and I are so far very, very similar.
Oh.
Right. So I'm interested if we can go for a full boona here and go, what podcasts do you listen to? What's your genre?
It's mainly, so it depends on my mood. So mainly I'll listen to personal development ones. So I listen to Debbie Neal.
Right.
Get like, so they're kind of network marketing ones, because I find they're very upbeat and motivational, and Jordan Adler as well, Beach Money. These
I'm
are all
note of this because that's what I need in my life. I need the positivity.
So even though they're generally talking about network marketing, it can be used on anything.
Mm-hmm.
They'll talk about follow up, they'll talk about this, which is the same thing in every business.
Yeah.
But they're very, I don't know if it's because they're American, but they're very like, yeah. And they're only like,
it definitely helps. It's definitely
it just kind of gives you a wee boost. And the thing, I've met these people in person as well. I met them at Bulgaria.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. So I don't know if that helps as well. And then if I'm just in a kind of thing mood, I'll just listen to my Audible, which is like just a book, like a normal book. If I'm just
channeling out.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're different with this. I need to maybe actually take a leaf out your book and listen to more positivity. I listen to true crime. So, I'm the opposite. Like,
well, it's normally the crime genre that I listen to, like when it's just zoning out. So yeah.
Well, that's so I don't know what my neighbours in my office block think of me when they can suddenly hear my Alexa rhyming off about somebody getting murdered, but that's my zen.
I get that. No, I like it. No.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm very aware that your time is precious and you've got a lot going on with everything.
No,
but I really do appreciate you speaking to me, and let's get a coffee and a catch up in person as well. I think
definitely.
No, get us out the house.